Hogwarts Legacy, Episode 3. In the last episode, if you haven't seen it, I'll link it around the screen about now. But we went to Hogsmeade. We got all our stuff back. We got our own wand. We met Victor Rookwood and learned a little bit more about what's going on there. Professor Fig also found a map that leads us to something in the restricted section of the library, which is where we're going to go in this episode. There are some other things to do. I think we'll probably end up doing some more side quests and stuff along the way, but that's what we're going to do. But as always, you won't hear the can crack open this time. The first time I did it, the mic wasn't recording. So, we've all done it. But the rest of it is still there. We've still got the important part. Bottoms up. Cheers. Okay. So, drinks acquired. Firstly, we need to go and meet Sebastian. And then presumably from there, we're going to go to the library. So, I guess we'll see.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Okay. Here he is.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Okay, so let's see what this is all about.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay. Simple enough. But that, I guess. We'll see.
We must remain unseen.
Okay. What are they even looking at? So you're telling me that if I open this door, this guy isn't gonna turn around? Well, that was,
Lost.
yeah.
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now. I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Disconcerting. But sure, whatever. Wait, what? What did he just do?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Sounds like he just blew a hole in the wall.
Goodness gracious, what a mess.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Sure. Right, okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clip.
So what is it you've been looking
That
for?
was a little bit close.
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Because I don't trust you, sir. To be fair, that might just be because he's a Slytherin. Are these the chests that you have to...
Silent as a grave.
What's with the puppy dog sounds? I kind of feel bad now.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Accio.
No.
Incendio.
No.
Levioso.
Okay. Oh, fancy wand handle. Oh, I've got the wrong spot.
Who
Oh,
have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good
very
luck in your search.
disconcerting.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
So is it me, or is Peeves like a weird mix of Willy Wonka and I mean something out of Alice in Wonderland?
Reparo.
That was definitely not what I expected him to look like. Like I remember him from the other games, so I suppose his design choice was quite a shock. I don't hate it though. It's
Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room.
certainly is an interesting angle for them to go with him. Right, okay. Oh, a chest. Oh no. Full gear slots. Every gamer's biggest weakness. That level locked. Okay. They're terrible. Also terrible. Oh, that's not as cool as I thought it'd be. Wait. I've only just realised that it says blue nightcap and it's purple. I thought I'd got rid of this look as well. Oh well. The things we do for better stats. I have a new scarf as well. Okay.
Where might this lead?
They're not like the gloves I had before. Yeah. Alright. I'll take that trade. Literally, Hogwarts' worst dressed student. And it just keeps getting worse. Okay. Does that... Oh, okay. Simple enough.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Oh.
Protego!
Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. So you get ancient magic from actually taking damage as well. Successful 10 plus hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic. And heal you as well. Okay. At least one segment of your ancient magic meter is full you can cast. Right, so... Got it. So you only need one of your 2 segments full to do your special super stuff.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Accio.
Is that not like... That's annoying. Okay. I had a feeling
This
that was
must be
going
the
to
way
happen.
forward, but to where?
Oh, I see.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Oh, I'm going to need to go to Hogsmeade after this. Because otherwise, this is going to keep tilting me. I think we're good for now. Oh, never mind. I just got done dirty. It's like Neo.
It is a book after all.
Okay, drink break.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Okay, well, that was interesting. Ooh. Wait. So, has everything just disappeared now? I've done the quest, so I can just walk out and knock. I see. Okay then. This way. My ability to follow a map is a bit lacking. Alright, let's see what's going down.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Did he really just blurt that out? Wow, there was another professor in the... Subtle.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Select the world map. Okay. Right, so there's fog of war covering it. Okay. Right, okay.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Well, we certainly got busy out of nowhere. Level 1 lock. Okay. So.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Is she? Random place to keep a chest. Wait, what? I don't know why I feel there's a part of my brain that doesn't trust that this. You know, like if you flush them in the right order, you'd get something from it. Feels like a very Hogwarts thing to do. Anyway, that's yeah. So crossed wands, I guess. So we can do 2 there. What do we need to do? Incendio on 5 enemies. Dodge 10 times. I've just realised I read the quest and didn't actually select one. Let's do cross wands and get that out of the way. Or attempt to. I kind of wonder how difficult this one's going to be. I'm also going to need this, right?
Reparo. Levioso. Incendio.
We get there in the end.
Levioso.
Okay. Training dummy first.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
All right.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That's it!
Oops.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I have to remember where I've mapped everything while I'm doing this.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Oh. Oh boy.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Keep trying.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush.
Sounds
Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
I mean, we'll see.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I don't know, am I facing a small school this
Are you
time?
dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Oh, there's 4 of them now. Oh, terrific. Breakthrough. Red shields. Incendio. Okay.
Incendio. Better than that.
Stupid one.
There goes my way.
Levioso. Accio. Potato. Stupid one. Levioso. Come on. Stupid one. Is that all you've got? Levioso.
Oh, these are way more difficult.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
I don't know what that means.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
gracious. Oh god, though.
Victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Oh, they'll be dead then. Oh, wait. Is it not something they just gave me directly, or? Right. Well, either way, I need to, quests. I guess we do this now. Well, I say that. What I actually need to do is go to Hogsmeade. Oh, I don't need to actually find a fast travel point, do I? I can just do it from the world map. So that's Herbology. And I need to go. I mean, I'm actually. Yeah, I don't. This is like the closest part I could fast travel to. Which is the.
Revelio.
That was what I was trying to remember how to do. It's not an actual spell, it's, well, it's a spell, but it's not on your... It's not on your, you know, like your actual spell list. It's a separate function. I know what I mean. But after this, we'll go to Hogsmeade, offload some stuff. What's in here? Nice.
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
get to that in a bit. Try not to get sidetracked.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Okay.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
Oh no.
What's going on here?
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Okay. I suppose we'd better... Is that a bug? Did I have that stuck in my hand?
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Uh-oh.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Stop right there! We can hold them up!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student of a mad dead body!
Come on.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
I mean, if they're pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Well, this is cool.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
So what's the point of these? Complete. Okay, so they can increase your carrying capacity. I mean, that would be useful, considering our current predicament. Just cannot resist a side quest.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Okay, this will be something for later. I really need to,
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I'm not going to be able to sell anything to this guy. Not that I need to sell anyway. Oh, wait. Really?
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hope to see you again sometime.
Okay. Let's have a look at these glasses. The fashion crime just keeps getting worse and worse. But here we are. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we'll keep that. Right. Okay. So can I just,
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
So can I just dive in the lake? And nothing will decide to try and murder me. I do not trust this.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Wait, that was it? That felt really simple.
Too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again, and I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Alright, it's bothering me, but I'm going to save it, load it, and see if that helps. So, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, and we're back. And we seem to have fixed the issue. Because that was really back in my head. So, with that out of the way, I mean, I guess we'll do this as well. Is it around here? Seems to be
like a place right out of a storybook.
Seems to be quite a distance away, but
If you're here for my wares.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
I need to remember to roll more.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Levioso.
Can I do this one?
Accio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. What's that? Settled.
Cool. I like these. Uh-oh. Oh.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Why would I want to ignite one? Is there a point to these dueling feats? Anyway.
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Is this gonna work?
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Uh-oh.
We should have killed that traitor, Arn, when we took his cards.
Bit harsh.
Nothing over here.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
Alright. So, are the cats still stuck in the compound? It seems like I did it, and yet they're still stuck there. So I don't know.
Incendio. 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 Yes. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I definitely casted the wrong spell then. But at least I've got the side quest done for Professor Hackett as well. So I guess we'll do that and apology next.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Look at those shades.
You're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Did I just get a goblin helmet? definitely is getting worse. Seriously, if anyone walks into a school looking like that, I mean, nobody is trusting a kid that looks like this. I mean, would you trust anyone with this fashion sense? He's so confident in it as well.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I feel like I just got judged. Judge the fashion sense, not the intentions. Also, fast traveling would make more sense here. So is this the... That's not what I wanted, it was that one.
What are you up to now?
Okay. Let's get all this done. Oh.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
There's just no way.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
There is no way.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new corn and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
No teacher in the right mind would ever look.
Our next task will be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
About your dress sense, sir. You look like an abomination wearing your robes.
Hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
All the plant puns are killing me. Little by little, I'm losing the will to live.
Me the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
I'm sure he was one of the ones that...
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Did I not kick his head in across once?
Myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your feet. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Oh, left bumper. Oh, okay.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I just cannot take him seriously when he's dressed like that.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Also, booba tuber sounds like an insult.
Back in class.
that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Really need to stop with the puns.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
But those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots.
Professor Hackett now, right? Yes. Let's do that.
Be my damned hearing.
Garden dog?
I'd give me detention
I hope you were able to take care
for the
of
stress
everything
sense
I
if it was
asked you
me.
to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
What does it actually do? Disarms wands and weapons from most enemies who wield them. Also deals damage to all enemies, even if they do not carry a weapon. Oh, that's cool.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
I mean, okay. Seems simple enough. Definitely seems like it'd be useful. Alright. Let's get potions class done.
Travel broadens the mind.
Everyone is so happy in this school.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogwarts?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
All right. Ashwander X.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Revelio.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant!
I can't wait for it to
until
blow
you
up
see
the
what
room.
I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion stations organized.
Oops.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I think we'll probably know.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Oh, I thought there'd be a mini game for it.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for...
Oh, he's an aura.
Class is dismissed.
I see. So, we've got the Daedalian keys to find.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Right down. How nice to see you, my young friend.
I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Well, that will be something for next time, I think. Just get rid of these because they're annoying me. I really wish they had like I said before, like a Mark Hollis red kind of deal. Right, okay. So, now that that's out of the way. That's where it is. Right, okay. So this is where all your rewards are for the Merlin trials. lessons up to date so far. And in terms of going seeing Ollivander, we'll do that in the next episode. So, if you got this far, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.